So guys, one of the most interesting matches that it will happen in February of next year is the match of Vitaly Laletin versus Levan saginashvili for the World Super Heavyweight Championship title in the top 1 spot in the world right-handed. And this match is very interesting for a lot of reasons, being one of them the fact that the last time that Vitaly and Levan pulled was back in 2018. And in there we saw quite a display of power by Vitaly. Like, Levan was already the big guy that we know, while Vitaly compared to Levan just looked like a skinny guy. But somehow that skinny guy was the only one that there was left. Both Vitaly and Levan were beating all the competition, and the finals got to be with them. And as we saw, Levan has just completely obliterated Vitaly. And you know, many people talk about arm wrestling not really being a sport on where size is going to decide who's winning. And I always say that this is partially true. If you got a big guy with no technique, with no table IQ, and with no specific strength, he may lose to a smaller technical guy. But not only Levan had the technique, had the experience, but he also had the size, the frame, the arms, the hand. He had everything plus more. So Vitaly was sort of backed into a corner. Like his only hope was to take Levan's hand. Let's say for example that Levan went into pulling a hook in there and Vitaly couldn't get out of it. He would have lost this match even worse. No arm power, no side pressure. Levan would just take it even easier. So this is why a arm wrestling athlete should be ready for that and develop a big arm, bicep, tricep, forearm, frame. You know, as an arm wrestler, you need everything to be ready to pull at every style. And this is what Vitaly seems to be getting at, because just recently he has been on the Serchev Power Expo, and I've noticed that he was looking a bit different. Like his arms didn't really seem to have grown these past few years, but since he will face Levan in February, look at his arms. They seem to be finally growing out. You know, there's still a few months to go until it's showtime, but then I ask you guys, how big do you think Vitaly will show to Levan? Will his arms look much bigger than now?